Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss active voice and passive voice. See how to change active voice into passive voice. Today we can practice. So, before going to practice, let us revise the basic constructions of active voice and passive voice. See, active voice AV. Here we should find subject, verb, and object. In passive voice also we will find subject, verb, object. So, but what is the difference? Say, the object of active voice is subject of passive voice. So, the passive voice begins with the object of active voice. So, first we should identify the object of active voice. See, and here this verb is there, no? This verb is nothing but we write only third form, past participle form. That means even it is verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4 and modals. Whatever the form it is, but we have only one form in passive voice, that is past participle form. So you should not touch any other form, only past participle form should be written here. And finally here subject. This subject is nothing but the object in passive voice. So then you may have a doubt, sir, if all the passive structures consist of only verb 3, how can we identify the different types of actions? Say present action, past action, future action, how can we identify? So for that we have B form. In between subject and verb, B form is there. This B form will help us whether it is present action, past action, future action, continuous action, perfect action. So whatever it might be, the B form will be very useful to identify that time of action. And in between this object and the verb, we use preposition. Okay. So preposition means any suitable preposition you can use, by, with, in, yet, of, like that. So B form is there, no? So first of all, B form. See here, suppose verb 1 is there, we use is, am, are. Suppose verb 2 is there, verb 2, we use was and were. Suppose verb 3 is there, verb 3, we use been. Suppose ing form is there, ing form, ing, ing form, that is verb 4, we use being. Suppose modals are there, modals. See, if modals are there, modal means we use be. Modals means will, would, shall, should, like that, can, could, may, might. So if such words are there, will be plus verb 3, would be verb 3, should be verb 3, shall be verb 3, may be verb 3, like that we use. This is basic information for constructing passive voice. Now let us see some examples. So let us see examples with verb 1. Verb 1, I already told you, B forms are is, am, are. Say, I like fruits. I like fruits. Here object is fruits, no? So begin with fruits. See, fruits. After fruits, what is suitable here? Are is suitable. So Fruits are. Verb 3 of like is liked. Fruits are liked by, and this subject becomes object, me. Okay, this is passive construction. Fruits are liked by me. Suppose you don't want, that is a negative sentence you want to write. That means I don't like fruits. Simply you can add fruits are not liked by me. Very simple. If you want to make it interrogative sentence, simply this B form is there, no? Bring to the B form. That means begin with the B form. Say are fruits liked? Are fruits liked by me? Question mark. If you want to use negative, write aren't. A-R-E-N-T. Aren't fruits liked by me? So like that, positive sentence, negative sentence, positive interrogative, negative interrogative. Very simple. Let us see one more example with verb 2. With verb 2, let us see. So you know verb 2. For verb 2, was or where. Was or where. See here, he or she got her book. She got her book. See here, her book is object. Okay, got is verb 2. See right, her book. See, singular, was. Her book was got by her. See, get, got. So, verb 3 also got. Okay? Her book was got by her. Suppose you want to write negative. Her book was not got by her. So, here not. Suppose you want to write interrogative. So, bring this was before that. Say, was her book got by her? Got by her? Question mark. If you want to write a negative, bring both of them as a contrast form. So, wasn't her book got by her? So, like that. So, you can follow this verb 2 like this. So, let us see the examples with verb 3. See verb 3, here verb 3, when verb 3 is there, we should use been. But here sometimes verb 2 and verb 3 are similar. Then verb 3 is identified with have or has. Have or has. Or had. Or will have, shall have. So whatever it might be, have form is common for verb 3. For example, say, I have done this. I have done this. See here, this is object there. So, we should write this as subject in passive voice. This is singular. So that we should select has. This has been done by me. If negative, you should write, say this hasn't or has not been, done by me. If you want to write interrogative, just bring this has before the subject. So, has this been done by me or by you? Okay. If you want to write a negative, so hasn't, bring hasn't this been done by me? So like that, with the verb 3 we can write using been. Okay children, now let us see verb 4, that is ing form. Verb 4 is nothing but ing form. See, if ing form is there, we write being as be form. So for example, she is singing a song. So here song is object. So a song is being sung, sing, sang, sung, being sung by her. Okay. Suppose you want to write negative, very simple. A song is not being sung by her. If you want to write interrogative, see, bring is before song. That means is a song being sung by her. If you want to write interrogative negative, see, isn't a song, so as it is, so being sung by her, question mark. So like that, with the verb 4 we can write answers. That means passive construction. And let us see finally, that is modal auxiliary. Modal auxiliary. Modal. If modals are there, we should use only be. So for example, I will meet you. I will meet you. So here you is object. So you will be. Very simple. Will is there. Add be. Will be met. Meet, met. You will be met by me. If you want to write negative, you won't be met by me. Sorry. If you want to write a negative, bring this will before subject. Means will you be, don't forget to be, will you be met by me? Question mark. If you want to write a negative, bring this a negative expression. Say, won't you be met by me? Question mark. So like this, you also practice taking verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4 and modal auxiliary. All the 5 types. Okay children? And you should follow this one. That means positive, negative and interrogative also. Okay? See you.